My name is Sumant and my topic is bias variance trade-off. So what is bias variance trade-off? In machine learning, everyone wants a data to be perfectly fit. We want it to be consistent and have less errors and also want same result when trained with similar data sets. It means to avoid overfitting and underfitting condition and to have consistency in predictions. Errors in machine learning model. Error due to bias, error due to variance, irreducible error. Irreducible errors that we cannot be correct this. Bias error. Bias is mathematically the expected error in the predicting of a model. It can be simply understood as error which we made due to assumptions in the model. Bias is the difference between the average prediction of a model and the correct value which we are trying to predict. Model with high bias pays very little attention to the training data and oversimplifies the model. It always leads to high error on training and test data. For example, when we try to solve the problem by applying linear regression to it, we are assuming that the target has a linear relationship with its features, which may not be right, and the error due to the linearity in the model, in this case, are bias errors. By formula, it can be defined as E of y dash minus y, where expectation of predicted values minus actual value. Having high bias means the model is underfitting. Low bias suggests less assumptions about the form of the target function. High bias suggests more assumptions about the form of the target function. Variance error. Variance is a measure of variability in the results predicted by our model. So to put this in a simple way, variance quantifies the difference in the prediction when we change the dataset. So when we have high variance, it means that our predictions are going to be very different when we give the same test case. So having high variance signifies our model is overfitting. Variance is the variability of model prediction for a given data point or a value which tells us spread of our data. Model with high variance pays a lot of attention to training data and does not generalize on the data which it hasn't seen before. As a result, such models perform very well on training data but has high error rates on test data. Low variance suggests small change to the estimate of the target function with changes to the training dataset. High variance suggests large changes to the estimate of the target function with changes to the training dataset. High variance signifies overfitting. To understand bias variance error better, let us look at this bullseye diagram. In this, the red color in the center represents our target. There are four conditions: low bias, low variance, low bias, high variance, high bias, low variance, high bias, high variance. In first, having low bias and low variance, predicting values very close to the target. We can see the values predicted are on the red circle, which is our target. On having high variance and low bias means the predictions are highly variable, such as model is not consistent. Such a model is not consistent, get high variation in the prediction. Having high bias and low variance means the model is consistent but the predictions are far away from the target. Even this situation is not desirable. In last condition, high bias and high variance, it is a total disaster. The model is not consistent and the predictions are highly variable. Here the best condition is low bias and low variance, where the model is consistent and less variance. It mostly falls on the targeted point. I suppose we take these two training data sets. Let, let we have two training data sets and task is to fit a curve on these data sets. In machine learning model, accuracy is a measure on how good it does on the test data set. So if you assume a linear relationship between the target and the features, so both the training data set have similar line, in such a case the model is consistent because the difference in the predictions is quite low, but the line may not be a correct representation of the point, and hence it adds to a error, which is bias error. In invariance, if we assume a polynomial curve, the difference in prediction is huge. The predicting may not even be true, and the test case and situation like this leads to variance error. Mathematically, let the variable we are trying to predict as y and other covariates as x. We assume there is a relationship between two such that y equal to f of x plus c, where e is the error term and is normally distributed with a mean of 0. We will make a model f power of x of f of x using linear regression or any other modeling technique. So the expected square root error at a point x is error of x equal to e of y minus f power of x whole square. The error of x can be further decomposed as error of x equal to bias square plus variance plus irreducible error. The following equation lies under the variance irreducible error bias square formula. Error of x is the sum of bias square, variance, and the irreducible error. Irreducible error is the error that can't be reduced by creating good models. It is a measure of the amount of noise in our data. Here it is important to understand that no matter how good we make our model, our data will have certain amount of noise or irreducible error that cannot be moved. So bias variance trade-off is trying to get an optimal bias and variance the model. When we try to increase bias, the variance decreases, and then when we try to decrease bias, the variance decreases. For this, bias variance trade-off is important. The goal of any supervised machine learning algorithm is to achieve low bias and low variance. In turn, the algorithm should achieve good prediction performance. You can see a general trend in the examples. Linear machine learning algorithms often have a high bias but a low variance. Non-linear machine learning algorithms often have low bias but a high variance. The parameterization of machine learning algorithms is often a battle to balance out bias and variance. Below are two examples of bias variance trade-off for specific algorithm. The k nearest neighbors algorithm has low bias and high variance, but the trade-off can be changed by increasing the value of k, which increases the number of neighbors that contribute the prediction and in turn increases the bias of the model. The support vector machine algorithm has low bias and high variance, but the trade-off can be changed by increasing the C parameter that influence the number of violations of the margin allowed in the training data, which increase the bias but decreases the variance. There is no escaping the relationship, but bias and variance in machine learning. Increasing the bias will decrease the variance. Increasing the variance will decrease bias. There is a trade-off at play between these two concerns, and and the algorithm you choose and the way you choose to conquer them are finding different balance in this trade-off for our problem. In reality, we cannot calculate the real bias and variance error terms because we do not know the actual underlying target function. As a framework, bias and variance provide the tools to understand the behavior of machine learning algorithm in the pursuit of predictive performance. This is the graph of error complexity curve. To build a good model, we need to find a good balance between bias and variance such that it minimizes the total error. Total error equal to bias square plus variance plus irreducible error. We can reduce the bias variance error by dimensionally reducing the model. By reducing dimensionality of the data, which removes some features which add to the variance. So these are the methods which can be used to minimize the bias variance errors. For example, when we try to solve the problem by applying linear regression to it, if we assume that the target has linear relationship with this feature which may not be right, and the error due to this linearity in the model in this case are bias errors, in which when we come to high variance it means that our predictions are going to be very different when we are give this some test cases. So here the best condition is the model should have low bias and low variance because the values will be very close to the target, which can see the predictive values around the our target. And here the worst condition is high bias and high variance, in which the model is neither consistent nor the predictions or will be the very variance. Suppose we take an example. We have two training data sets and we have to fit a curve. In machine learning model, accuracy measures how good it does on the test data set. If we assume a linear relationship between the target and the features, both the training dataset have the similar line. In such a curve, the model is consistent because the difference in the prediction is quite low, but the line may not be a correct representation of the point, and hence it adds to a error, which is bias error. So by this total error, bias square plus sum of bias square plus variance plus irreducible error. This will help to reduce the bias variance trade-off and helpful to give the optimal solution. And the curve is called, and the graph is called error complexity curve, in which our optimal model complexity, the point where we want, is measured by the sum of bias square plus variance plus irreducible errors. This is my topic, and thank you.